the Lions. So for Coach Shane Hawkins, it'll be Pearson Garby, Connor Hawkins, Eli Downen, and Bryce Anderson. Glad to have you. Thank you for tuning in. We are so happy to be able to bring you Carterville Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF. Carterville gets together. Final instructions from Coach Shane Hawkins, and we are all set for Lions basketball. Officials are ready. Goreville in their road grays with the black lettering. Carterville in the home whites. Carterville will be moving from right to left on your radio dial, and Goreville from left to right. Officials are ready. Gradings have been made at midcourt on the Patriots logo. 2 bounces of the basketball from the referee, and the ball is in the air, and the ball game has started. Goreville controls quickly, and they get it into the front court. We'll set the offense as it's Luke Brown wearing a face guard here. On the point, they get to try to get the ball down low. Carterville bats it away, and they force a turnover right off the bat on the Blackcats. Carterville's basketball. Eli Downen on the right wing. Short pass to Pearson. Now left side, Connor Hawkins is launching from 3. Air ball going out of bounds, and the officials say it's going to belong to the to the Goreville Blackcats. No score, just underway. A great crowd here for the championship Saturday at the Superman Classic, the 37th annual. A year ago, it was the Carbondale Terriers that won this tournament, beating Charleston, Missouri. Charleston playing in the championship game tonight against host team Massac County. The shot from the right wing, no good. Put back is no good, and a foul is called on Austin Garby down in the paint, and that's going to put Landon Albright at the stripe to shoot 2 free throws. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by the City of Carterville, Mayor Brad Robinson, the entire City of Carterville. Sponsors and supporters of Carterville Lions Sports is Landon Albright misses the first free throw. Don't forget to download the City's app you can get at the Google Play or the Apple App Store. Scott Hudson on assignment tonight. The second free throw from Albright is no good. And it's Garby that pulls down the board for the Lions. No score. 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Eli Downen into the paint. Turnaround jumper is good. Downen puts the Lions up 2-0. Goreville quickly into the front court, taking it to the hole, throwing it over the rim. No good. But catching it on the other side was Luke Brown, and he lays it back home. He's got 2. We're tied at 2. Carterville basketball. Eli Downen brings the ball across the timeline. Coach Todd Tripp didn't like what he saw from Eli as he brought the ball across, and Goreville forces the turnover, and a travel was called on Carter Bishop. That's going to be turnover number 2 on the Blackcats. Carterville basketball. Bryce Anderson. Man-to-man pressure by the Blackcats. They get the ball over to the right side. Carson Pearson. Back up top to Bryce Anderson. He has Luke Brown on him defensively. Eli Downen takes it left of the circle. Now to Garby, top of the key. Hands it off to Bryce Anderson. Thinks about shooting, gets it to Garby left wing. Over to Anderson, low pass. He handles it, picks it up, dribbles twice behind him. Takes it to the hole, gets fouled on the reach-in. Oh, they're going to say a travel on Bryce Anderson. And that's going to be turnover number 2. Each team has 2 turnovers here in the first 1 minute and 58 seconds. Blackcats basketball. The 5'10 senior, Luke Brown, has Caden Hawkins on him. Caden just checking into the game, replacing Carson Pearson. They get the trap up top, but he breaks it. Ball goes out of bounds, and another turnover on the Blackcats. They've had the ball 4 times, turned it over 3 of the 4 times, and he gives the ball right back to your Lions. Bryce Anderson gets the ball to Caden Hawkins. He breaks the timeline to Downen, who drives the baseline, loses the handle. It goes off his leg. And this is just a game of turnovers here early on as both teams trying to settle down. 3rd place game at the Superman Classic. Luke Brown brings it across midcourt, right side to Nick Compton. Compton bumps into Garby, pulls up the dribble, now gets it back to Brown. Brown with the right hand dribble between the circles. More toward the right side, Caden Hawkins on him defensively. Brown fires from about 15, no good. The ball is on the ground, comes right back out top, now left wing. Goreville basketball, and picked off. 4 turnovers now on the Blackcats. Bryce Anderson has it. We're tied at 2 at the 5-minute mark. Downen steps through the double team, and the ball is turned over to Goreville. They have it in the front court on the left wing. That is Nick Compton. Compton gives the pass to Trent Glidewell. Stops, turns around, tries to bank it off the glass. Down low to clean it up as Landon Albright. Albright is on the board. It's 4-2 Goreville. Carterville turns the ball over again. Turnover number 5, but Goreville turns it over. Turnover number 5. My gosh, guys, this is crazy. Carterville has it. Connor Hawkins on the right wing. Pass to the right elbow to Downen. His turnaround jumper is good. Eli has all 4 of the points. We're tied at 4. 4:13 remaining. Luke Brown across the timeline. Now left side it goes over to Compton. Compton had Connor Hawkins on him. Blew right by Hawkins. And a whistle and a foul after the shot was missed. And they're going to call that on Carterville's Eli Downen. It's going to be the first foul on Downen, second team foul, and at the line is going to be Nick Compton. Compton's free throw is good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a life for all. Coming up in the championship game, Massac County against Charleston, Missouri. At the line for the second free throw, Nick Compton, the 6'2 senior. 3 dribbles. The shot is good. Compton's got 2. We got a substitution coming in as Briley Dunn checks in for Compton. Carterville has the ball, length of the floor to go. They trail by 2, 6-4 at the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. Downen takes the pass from Anderson into the front court. Takes it to the hole, puts it up, short of the glass, gets his own board, has his shot blocked from behind, and it is Trent Glidewell that got too much of Eli Downen on that, and Downen will have a chance to hit 2 free throws here and tie this game at 6. Carterville, the home team, wearing their home whites here tonight. Eli Downen at the stripe. Had 20 points in the win, the loss over Massac County last night. He's got 5 here in the first quarter. Coming in for Goreville will be Albright. He replaces Trent Glidewell. Glidewell, the big guy on the team, 6'5". They have one other 6'5" player. That's Boston Thompson. He's a senior. Second free throw from Downen rims out. And we have a 1-point ball game, 6-5. Blackcats basketball into the front court. Top of the key it goes. They work toward the left side to the left wing, and that is where Luke Brown fires. No good. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Blackcats. It'll be Logan Hankins that will trigger from the baseline. Holds the ball, gets it in finally to Briley Dunn. Dunn skip pass to the right wing. That is Cannon Webb who buries the 3 from right there. Webb gives the Blackcats a 9-5 lead at the 3:20 mark of the first quarter. Carterville into the front court. Connor Hawkins is going to fire from 3, in, out, on the back of the rim, and the ball goes out of bounds off of the Goreville Blackcats. It's going to stay with the Lions. Connor had a good look on that shot, just couldn't get it to fall as it took a high hop off the rim, then off the neck of the rim and bounced out off of Goreville. Carterville's ball. Anderson has it in his hand, gets it to Connor Hawkins on the right wing. Anderson takes the handoff from Hawkins. Now dribbles out between the circles. Back to Downen toward the right side. Connor Hawkins takes it. Now left side. Bryce Anderson's going to launch from three. That's off the iron, and the rebound comes off to Cannon Webb of Goreville into the front court. Luke Brown just below us. He's going to dribble back up, set the offense for Coach Todd Tripp and the Blackcats. Down into the paint. Albright gets fouled, and it's going to be on, I believe, Bryce Anderson as he picked up his first foul. That's going to be team foul number 3 on the Lions. Nick Laird, who didn't play last night against Massac County, comes in to replace Connor Hawkins. On the floor right now, Caden Hawkins, Eli Downen, Nick Laird, Preston Sumner is in the game, who had an outstanding game, 10 points, 6 boards for the Lions against Massac County. He's really battling down in the paint with Albright right now. But it's Luke Brown that's going to set the offense for Goreville. Over to the left wing, Logan Hankins gets it to Albright, puts it up off the bottom of the rim. Downen's there to clean it up. Preston Sumner runs into Albright. Albright hits the deck behind the play. Carterville in the front court, 5-on-4. Wide open three. Caden Hawkins in and out, no good. And it's Preston Sumner that gets the rebound, has the ball stripped out of his hand. Goreville comes away with it. Top of the key, long three-pointer, buried. By Logan Hankins. Are they going to count the bucket? We'll see. As the official goes to the scores bench, the basket is good by Hankins. He was about 2 steps on above the key, and a whistle and a foul is called on Logan Albright after the shot. So the basket is good. It's a 7-point lead for Goreville. They lead 12-2. Carterville has the basketball, though. Downen brings it into the front court. Over to the left side, Nick Laird pulls up the dribble. Throws the ball away. 7th turnover on the Lions. Goreville takes it the other way. Luke Brown, his shot no good, and he gets fouled as he slides into the student section. Luke Brown wearing a face guard. And the face guard kind of came down on his neck. A foul is called on the Carterville Lions. And that's going to be foul number 2 on Eli Downen. And Luke Brown is at the line shooting free throws for Goreville. First one is good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in Carterville. For over 30 years, Charlie's can handle any heating or cooling system issue. Call 985-2502. Brown's second is good. He has 4, and it's a 9-point lead for Goreville. Carterville's basketball. Blackcats bring full court pressure. Bryce Anderson dribbles out, and a hand check is being called on the far sideline from us. And it's going to be on Carter Bishop. Three team fouls on Goreville, 4 on the Lions. Bryce Anderson to Eli Downen. To the elbow, kicks it to Nick Laird. His shot is buried from the left corner. A three-pointer from Laird. And it's 14-8, Goreville into the front court. Blackcats have it. Skip pass right side. Wide open three from Cannon Webb is buried. That's back-to-back threes from Webb. He has 6, and it's back to 17-8. Carterville breaks the press. Pass winds up to Downen. Little short jumper's good. The high arcing shot from Eli. He has 7. What a pace to this game. Minute 9 remaining, and it's a 7-point Goreville lead. Down into the paint. The shot off the iron, no good. That shot taken by Cannon Webb. And a whistle and a foul on the Lions. I believe that may be number 2 on Bryce Anderson. Excuse me. It's on Cannon Webb of Goreville. Minute 4 remaining. 17-10, Goreville on top. Garby's into the game. Austin is. Pass into the front court to Laird. Goreville brings fantastic pressure defensively. So far, Carterville's handled it reasonably well. Lions have 7 turnovers. Goreville has 5 here in the first quarter. Garby drives the baseline, up and under off the glass, no good. Put back from Preston Sumner's no good. 3 from Connor Hawkins, bounces off the rim. Preston Sumner gets the board. Takes it to the hole, puts it up off the glass. He's fouled, and Preston Sumner will go shoot 2 free throws for the Carterville Lions. Sumner, as we said, had 10 points last night, a fantastic game. And this is a physical game down in the paint. Size-wise, he can handle that. Trent Glidewell picked up his 2nd foul as the free throw from Sumner is good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by SIH, a comprehensive network of care. Visit online at SIH.net. Bryce Anderson checks out. 2nd from Sumner's no good. Garby gets the board. Put back is too strong. Now it's in the hands of Nick Laird. Pass down low to Sumner. Puts it up, gets fouled again, but he traveled. They say traveled before the foul as he tried to back his way in underneath the basket, and he shuffled his feet when he did so. Turns the ball over. Turnover number 8 here in the first quarter. 17 seconds remaining. Goreville has the basketball just below us. Cannon Webb with 9 seconds. 8. Now to Carter Bishop. Takes it to the hole. Off the iron. No good. Rebound. Connor Hawkins steps through and a foul from behind as Carter Bishop bumped in to Connor Hawkins as they had a triple team around Hawkins after that rebound. Had nowhere to go. But Carter Bishop a little too close and gets called for the foul. 1.8 seconds, 17-11, a 6-point game. Garby's pass to Pearson. His shot at the buzzer is short. End of the first. Goreville leads Carterville 17-11. Second quarter action next on News Radio WJPF. (17-11) as we head to the second quarter. Carterville trails Goreville by 6. Carterville has the ball as we start play here in the second quarter. 5 turnovers on Goreville, 8 on the Lions in the first quarter. Things have started settling down just a little bit. It's a physical game. Goreville coming off their first loss of the season last night to Charleston, Missouri. Carterville hanging in there. Pass down to Sumner is a turnover. They take it the other way. And left-hand layup by Albright is good. He's got 4. Goreville leads it by 8, 19-11. Dave McKenzie, Scott with you. Scott Hudson out of town tonight. Down low to Sumner on the block. Takes it to the rack. Runs into trouble, throws it to Connor Hawkins. Now over to Bryce Anderson, who fires from 3. In and out, no good. Ball's on the ground. Sumner gets the board. Down low, wide open. Austin Garby has his shot blocked. No call, as they say, got all ball. And Sumner, what a save of the ball in the backcourt. Connor Hawkins passes up the 3. Pearson takes it off the iron, no good. Garby, another board. 3 rebounds for the Lions on this possession. Garby into the paint, low block, kicks it up to Anderson. He's going to pull for 3, no good. Ball's on the ground again. Carson Pearson comes in, the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Carterville Lions. Great opportunities here for Carterville. Just can't get it to fall, and Goreville can't get a rebound. It's an 8-point game, 19-11. Anderson, little dump pass to Garby, takes it to the block. His shot is blocked again. Sumner's there to get it, puts it up, and he shuffled his feet once again to 11 points. Albright's free throw rims out. Sumner's there for the board, has the ball ripped away. Another turnover on the Lions and a foul on Sumner as Albright took it to the hole, and Preston Sumner just picked up his first foul of the game. Albright, Landon Albright, a 6'2 senior. 6 points so far. His free throw is good. Shooting 2. Preston Sumner having a conversation with the official on the baseline. Albright's second free throw is good. Albright, the leading scorer in the game. He has 8. Eli Downen has 7 for the Lions. Carterville's basketball. They trail by 12. Anderson pulls up the dribble, gets it to Eli. Downen has it. Left of the circle. Pass into the paint. Sumner. Right-hand hook is good from Sumner. He's got 3. He had 10 last night. Quickly into the front court. The 3 ball off the iron. No good. Connor Hawkins, a big board for the Lions. He controls and hands it off to Eli Downen. 6 minutes remaining here in the half. Downen takes it off the glass, too strong. Sumner lucky he didn't get called for a foul as he went over the back. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to give possession to the Blackcats. Substitution as Caden Hawkins comes in to replace Carson Pearson. Caden Hawkins last night had an outstanding game as he wound up with 8 points for Coach Shane Hawkins. Behind the back dribble by Luke Brown. Slows things down. They can set their offense. Hawkins on Brown. Pass down low. Tipped away, but it's controlled by the Blackcats. Shot taken, no good by Carter Bishop. Carterville the other way. Connor Hawkins on the floor with Caden Hawkins. Bryce Anderson, Eli Downen as Connor Hawkins banks it high off the glass, gets it to fall. Connor's first bucket of the game. We need to get him going, and it's an 8-point game for Goreville. Brown has it into the front court. Nick Compton just launches from 3, doesn't think anything about it, and buries it. Compton's got 5. That is the the fourth three-pointer for the Blackcats, and they are back up 11. Anderson. Pass down low, intended for Sumner, tipped away. Turnover on the Lions, turnover number 12. Layup the other end is good by Cannon Webb. He's got 8, and timeout is taken by Coach Shane Hawkins. 28-15 at the 4:56 mark of the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Lions broadcast is brought to you by Subway. Try the new Subway Fresh Values starting at $1.89 each. They're freshly prepared right in front of you for a limited time at participating Subway stores. 28-15 Goreville in control right now with 5:45 remaining in the second quarter. Connor Hawkins from the left wing gets the shot and the foul. A three-pointer from Hawkins. I knew once he hit that field goal moments ago that might heat things up. The basket is good. And Connor Hawkins is at the line to try and get the 4-point play. Is the official talking to the bench? They're going to say the foul was on Cannon Webb. That's foul number 2 on the 6'1 junior guard. Connor Hawkins is at the line. Checking out for Coach Todd Tripp is Landon Albright. He's been battling in the paint with Carterville's Preston Sumner. Now Austin Garby is going to come in and replace Sumner. And Connor Hawkins at the line to complete the 4-point play for the Lions. Carterville's within 10. Free throw is good. Now they're within 9. As Hawkins has the 4-point play. Into the front court, Luke Brown from the elbow. His shot was blocked, turns it over. Connor Hawkins controls and hands it off to Eli Downen. Carterville can pull to within 7 with a field goal here, maybe 6 with a 3. Caden Hawkins on the left wing, top of the key to his brother Connor. Connor dumps it into the paint, Downen's there. Backs his man down, has the ball stripped, turnover on the Lions. Number 13, taking it the other way, left-hand layup, a travel is called on Trent Glidewell as he just took that extra step. The defender, Bryce Anderson, blew by him and slowed him down, and he drugged the foot, and he gives the ball back to the Lions. I have Goreville for 8 turnovers, 28-19, Blackcats on top, 4 minutes remaining in the half. Caden Hawkins throws it out top to Connor. Now Bryce Anderson's going to pop for 3, no good. Rebound comes off to Logan Hankins for the Blackcats. Over to the left corner. Brown now to the left wing. The shot banked. 3-pointer is banked. You got to take those. Logan Hankin has 2 3-pointers. I wonder if he called that, though. He put his hands up like I can't help it. Connor Hawkins pops from 3. Long range from the right wing. 9 for Connor. 31-22, a 9-point Goreville lead at the 3:10 mark. Luke Brown, the 5'10 senior, has Caden Hawkins on him, the freshman. As Caden Hawkins gets hit from behind, as he was trying to stay with his man, the foul is going to be called on Goreville. That's a turnover on the Blackcats. The official goes to the sideline. The foul is on Luke Brown. It's going to be number 1 on Brown. Luke Brown is the Goreville player wearing the face guard. He questions the official on the call. Takes the mask down off his face. Sure, trying to get a little bit of air. Those things can't be comfortable. I'm sorry. They might help, but they can't be comfortable. Caden Hawkins, the freshman, who wound up with 8 points last night, is at the line. He's going to be shooting the 1-and-1. The 5'8 freshman's first free throw is no good, and the rebound to Goreville. Quickly the other way, the ball is out of bounds off of Goreville, turns it right back over to the Lions. That's turnover number 10. We've had a combined 23 turnovers unofficially here in the first half between these two teams. Carterville trails 9, 31-22. Anderson across the logo, gets it to Downen. Left of the circle, now to Garby, top of the key. Looks inside, left side to Bryce Anderson. He fires from 3. He gets fouled on the 3-point shot. He misses it, but Bryce Anderson will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws and a chance to pull Carterville to within 6. Nick Laird is at the scorer's table. He'll check in for Bryce Anderson. 15 fouls called as well between the two teams. Connor Hawkins checks out. He goes to the sideline on the Carterville side. So on the line, it's on the floor, it's Downen, Garby. Nick Laird, as Bryce Anderson gets the first free throw to fall. That's his first point of the game. 31-23. Preston Sumner comes in. He's going to replace Downen, so it's going to leave Garby, Sumner, Nick Laird, Caden Hawkins, and at the free throw line, Carterville's Bryce Anderson. Bryce's mama celebrated her birthday yesterday. .249 remaining, 31-23. The second from Anderson's no good, and the rebound to the Goreville Blackcats. Quickly into the front court. Compton has it, drug the foot, and a travel finally called 11 turnovers unofficially on Goreville, 12 off the Lions. It's like a rugby match out there tonight. Garby triggers to Bryce Anderson. He breaks the timeline, pulls up the dribble. Now he takes it to the left side, dumps it behind him to Garby. Off the glass, short, rebound, Goreville. The other way, outlet pass, Albright out on front. Can't get the layup to go. It's kind of out of position as he tried to bank it off the glass. Carterville takes it the other way. The ball's tipped out of bounds. Nice defense by Trent Glidewell, the 6'5 senior, to hit that one into the crowd. Great crowd here for Championship Saturday. Of course, the championship game will feature the Massac County Patriots taking on Charleston. Massac's not played in the championship game since 2013, an opportunity to win their own tournament. Coach Joe Hossman and the Patriots beat the Lions last night. Sumner has it down low, kicks it out to Connor Hawkins. He's going to launch from three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. 3 3-pointers now for Connor Hawkins. He has 12 in the game, and Carterville's pulled to within 5. They were down by 12 about 3 minutes ago. Minute 50 remaining here in the first half. On the right wing, Briley Dunn, now left side. It's Luke Brown. It's going to fire from 3. No good. The ball's tipped out of bounds off of Eli Downen. It's going to stay with the Blackcats. Carterville down by 12 at about the 4-minute mark. They battled back. Of course, the 4-point play from Connor Hawkins. And Bryce Anderson helping out. Connor's actually got 3 3-pointers. Ball comes away to the Lions. Ball's tipped out of bounds from behind, away from Connor Hawkins. But it's going to stay with the Lions. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Home Renew. Home Renew for roofing, siding, storm damage repair, and gutters, giving you peace of mind. Call 694-9100. Inbounds pass comes to Carson Pearson, back into the game. Carson crossover dribble, top of the circle. Pulls it up, needs some help, needs some help, needs some help. Nobody's coming to him. Finally throws the ball away. Nobody broke to him. You have to go help him out. Shane Hawkins barks at his Carterville Lions, and that is turnover 14. 31-26, a 5-point game. 90 seconds remain in the half. Coming up, we'll have our First Mid Bank and Trust halftime report. On the near side, the inbound pass to Luke Brown. Caden Hawkins on him defensively. As Brown crosses the logo. Now to the right side to Carter Bishop. Bishop looks inside. Now Albright, top of the key, is going to fire from 3. That's off the iron. Ball's kicked out of bounds between the legs of Coach Shane Hawkins. No hands. Hawkins over on the sideline. Couldn't stop that. But it's going to belong to the Carterville Lions. The officials are having a discussion who it belongs to. They finally get it right as the ball did go off of the Goreville player on the baseline. Connor Hawkins checks in. Eli Downen will come back in, replacing Carson Pearson. So on the floor right now, Anderson, Downen, Caden Hawkins, Connor Hawkins, and Preston Sumner. Goreville picks up the defense in the backcourt. Pressing the Lions. Downen hands it off to Connor Hawkins. Right-hand dribble to the left elbow. Back to Downen, left wing. Drives the baseline, has the ball stripped out. It's out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Lions as it was off of Landon Albright. 31-26, 56 seconds remaining. Anderson needs to get it to him. Gets it to Downen. Ball's on the floor. Throws around the top perimeter. Downen takes the pass, and a foul is called on Preston Sumner as he put an arm bar into the back of Sumner. Or Sumner put his elbows into the back of Albright. He's been battling with Albright this whole first half when he's come into the game. So Sumner's going to come out. Garby's going to replace Preston. Albright's going to check out and take a breather. Maybe go have a kidney checked as well. He's fine. He's just taking a break. Over on the left wing, Eli Downen has it. 47 seconds. Downen shot is good from 10 feet. Eli into double digits. He has 10. Carterville's within 3. Blackcats basketball. We have us a ball game once again. Goreville's going to hold for the final shot. Luke Brown, they're going to try to hold for the final shot. Still 25 seconds remaining. Todd Tripp tells his team to think. Luke Brown up high in the corner, just across midcourt on the far side. 16-15 on the clock. 31-28, Goreville, the three-point lead. Carterville has battled back to get within 3. Webb, pass into the paint, up. The shot is off the board. Downen gets it. 1 second. Launches from half court. Off the iron. No good. And that is the end of the first half. Hey, Carterville is right back in this game. They were down 6 at the end of 1. They were down 12 at 1 point at the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. And here as we go to the half, they trail the Goreville Blackcats by 3, 31-28. Stay tuned. Our first Mid-Bank and Trust halftime report is coming up next on News Radio WJPF. Whew. That would be outstanding. I know you are. They won by 3, right? Okay. And a better life for all. We're at the half. It's Steve McKenzie at Massac County High School. The Goreville Blackcats lead the Carterville Lions. What a half by, what a second quarter by the Lions, I should say. They trailed at the end of the first quarter 17-11. And at one point, Goreville had a 12-point lead. That was at about the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. But thanks to some hot shooting from Connor Hawkins, turnovers galore, and Carterville has fought their way right back to within 3 points. They trail here 31-28. Man, it's not pretty when you look at the turnover count by both teams. Carterville, 14 turnovers unofficially in the first half, and Goreville has 12, so 26 turnovers. And foul-wise, I believe there was 17 fouls called in that first half between the two teams. When you look at the scoring, let's look first at the Goreville Blackcats. They are led by Landon Albright, the 6'2 senior. He's got 8 in the game. Nick Compton has 5, including 1 3-pointer. Logan Hankins in the first quarter hit 2 big 3-pointers. He's got 6. Cannon Webb has 8. for Goreville as well, the 6'1 junior, and Luke Brown has 4 first-half points. Goreville, 31 points scored in the first half. The Lions are led by Connor Hawkins as Big Hawk has 3 3-pointers and a free throw. 13 points for the Lions. Nicholas Laird contributed a 3. He has 3. Bryce Anderson has a free throw. He has 1. Eli Downen with 2 fouls, but he's into double digits. He has 10. And Preston Sumner battling in the paint with Landon Albright that entire first half. Good work. He's got 3 points for the Carterville Lions. Championship game coming up. It's going to feature the home team, Massac County Patriots, as they take on the number 1 team in Class 3A in Missouri, Charleston. That's a game that will follow immediately after our game tonight. In the game just before ours, the consolation game, it was Graves County beating Cobden 49-48. We'll run down the rest of the bracket for you when we return here on our Mid-Bank and Trust, First Mid-Bank and Trust halftime report. 31-28, Goreville leads by 3 over Carterville on News Radio WJPF. Okay. Welcome back to Massac County High School, where Carterville trails Goreville 31-28 here in the third place game of the Superman Classic. Updating some other scores, Carbondale beats T-Town tonight 65-45. The SIU men knock off Indiana State 58-55. They trailed by, Illinois State, they trailed by 10 in the second half. And they come back and win 58-55. SIU's women a winner today as well. And some great basketball being played by the Salukis. They'll be playing Loyola on Wednesday night. And we invite you to go down to the Banterra Center and help root on the Southern Illinois Salukis. We're going to go on and take our final break here on the First Mid-Bank and Trust halftime report. Carterville, who is down by a dozen at the 4-minute mark of the second quarter, they trail by 3 as we head to the third. Lions basketball continues next on News Radio WJPF. Okay, thanks. (31-28) as we head to the second half. Carterville trails by 3. Goreville will have the ball to start play here in the second half. Goreville, the visiting team, will be moving from right to left. Carterville from left to right on your dial. The inbound pass goes to Albright. Garby's on him defensively. Albright dumps it down low to the block. Now it comes up top to Luke Brown. 31-28. Good ball game so far. A little sloppy from time to time, but a new half and a 3-point game. Luke Brown over to the right side. The pass to Cannon Webb. Shot from Brown is good. 6 for Luke Brown, and it's 33-28, Goreville. Bryce Anderson hands the ball to Carson Pearson. Reverses. Now left side to Eli Downen. Rips the ball, takes it to the block, puts it up off the glass, banks it home. Eli Downen, he has a dozen in the game, and back to a 3-point game, 33-30. Goreville ball. Brown takes it in the front court to the paint. Little floaters off the iron, no good. Putback is good as Trent Glidewell was right there. That's his first field goal of the game, and it's 35-30. Anderson into the front court. Has Luke Brown on him. Now to Downen, way up top. Right side it goes to Garby. To the right wing to Pearson. Top of the key, Bryce Anderson. He's open for 3 and buries it. Bryce's first field goal of the game. He's got 4, and it is a 2-point game. Carterville trails 35-33. Way to go, boys. Way to battle back. Into the paint. Cannon Webb takes it, dumps it down low. Left-hand layup is no good. Shot put up, and a foul called on Austin Garby as Trent Glidewell got his own board, and Glidewell will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Austin Garby, that's foul number 2 on Garby. First team foul on the Lions here in the second half. The free throw from Glidewell's off the front of the iron. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Tony Gates State Farm. State Farm has more drivers than any other company. Get to a better state with Tony Gates and State Farm Insurance. Glidewell's free throw off the backboard. Comes out front, though, and Luke Brown is there to clean it up. 35-33, a 2-point Goreville lead. Luke Brown to the left wing, to the free throw line. Albright. Triple team gets the shot off, and he's fouled. And Landon Albright, who had 8 first half points, will go to the line to shoot free throws for Coach Todd Tripp and the Goreville Blackcats. The foul is on Carterville's Carson Pearson. Albright's free throw was good. He had 8 first half points. Extends the lead to 3 for the Blackcats, 36-33. Last night, Goreville was beat by the home team, Massac County Patriots. Their first loss of the season, 20-1. Outstanding year by this Goreville Blackcats team. Carterville's hanging in there with them. Garby runs into a double team down in the corner, loses the handle, needs some help, just flings it up top, and Anderson's there to save him. Connor Hawkins from the left wing just pops right there, hits the bottom of the net. 16 for Connor Hawkins. A 3-ball from the left corner for Goreville, no good. And Bryce Anderson gets the rebound, takes it in the front court. Carson Pearson has it, takes it to the paint. Right-hand runner's blocked, nice block. The other way, Albright on the run. 2 players defensively can't stop him. Ball's tipped around, Albright saves it, throws it right into the gut of Connor Hawkins. And a turnover on Goreville. The first of the second half. Carterville trails by 1, 37-36. Bryce Anderson's three-pointer from the right wing, no good. Garby can't handle the ball. He had it right in his hands, but Goreville comes away with it. Albright, top of the key, left side it goes to Nick Compton. Now, Luke Brown is going to set the offense for the Blackcats. Driving down to the baseline, Cannon Webb backs it up. Throws it up top. Luke Brown's there to save him at midcourt. 4:35 remaining in the third. It's a 1-point lead. Goreville up 37-36. Pass to Albright. He gets it, dumps it down low in the paint. Spin move off the glass. Good. Nice reverse from Trent Glidewell as he had that little drop step. He's got 4, and it's a 3-point Blackcat lead. With a 3, Carterville could tie as Anderson tight ropes the midline. Downen has it now as Bryce Anderson is jumped to the floor. The ball goes out of bounds. No call. And that's going to give the ball to the Blackcats. Carson Pearson checks out. Austin Garby checks out. Preston Sumner in. Caden Hawkins in. So on the floor, it's Sumner, Downen, Anderson, Caden, and Connor Hawkins. Over on the right side to the right wing. Pass is tipped away nicely by Eli Downen. Turns it over gives a turnover to the Blackcats. Into the front court, a chance to tie. Bryce Anderson between the leg dribble. Left side it goes to Connor Hawkins. Wants to get it down low. Sumner's asking for it as he had Trent Glidewell on his hip. Anderson left right dribble around top left side of the circle. Now to Downen right side. To the right corner, Caden Hawkins on the right wing. Connor, his pass, finally gets it down low to Sumner. Drop step, Sumner's turnaround jumper is good. Preston Sumner, well done, 5 points. Carterville is down 1 in the shot and a foul. And a blocking foul is going to be called, I believe, on Preston Sumner. Goreville didn't waste any time getting into the front court as they beat the Lions. It is on Sumner. That's going to be foul number 3, team foul number 3 as well on the Lions. And at the line will be Nick Compton. Compton, 5 points in the game. His first free throw is good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by City of Carterville, Mayor Brad Robinson, and the entire City of Carterville. Glad to have them as sponsors of Lions Sports. Preston Sumner checks out. Albright checks out. Second free throw from Compton off the front of the iron. Ball's tipped around, and Bryce Anderson grabs it for the Lions. Outlet pass to Connor Hawkins on the right wing. To Downen, left side it goes to Bryce Anderson. Carterville down 2, 40-38. Caden Hawkins to the free throw line. Throws it into the face of Anderson. He controls, and Eli Downen can't handle it as he dribbled it out of bounds. I believe that's turnover number 3 on the Lions. They had 14 first half turnovers unofficially. Goreville had 12 first half turnovers unofficially. 2-point lead in the ball with Goreville. 2:50 remaining here in the third quarter. Luke Brown bumps into Caden Hawkins. Over to the corner, wide open 3 off the iron. Big rebound from Riley Dunn, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on the Lions, and that's going to put Dunn at the free throw line, shooting 2. Foul is called on Carterville's Bryce Anderson. Foul number 2 on Bryce. Team foul number 4. Goreville doesn't have any fouls in the second half. Dunn hits the first free throw. His first point of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 players in the scorebook for Coach Todd Tripp. They lead it by 3, 41-38. Second free throw. Too strong, but the rebound from Glidewell and a whistle and a foul on Carterville as Glidewell hits the deck hard. But they help him up. He's okay. It may be on Eli Downen, and that could be foul number 3 on the 6'4" junior. It is. Downen has 3 fouls. Preston Sumner has 3. Trent Glidewell, the 6'5" senior at the line, he has 4 points here. And his first free throw has the touch. He's got 5. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. Second free throw from Glidewell is true. He has 6 now. And it's a 5-point lead for Goreville. Caden Hawkins over to Nick Laird, who launches from 3. That's off the iron. Rebound to the Blackcats. 3 trips in a row for the Lions. They can't convert, and a foul on Bryce Anderson as it was Glidewell taking the ball to the rack. And once again, Trent Glidewell had a chance at the line, a chance to extend this 5-point lead, 43-38 at the 2:23 mark of the third quarter. This is the third place game between these two teams. First free throw, no good. Massac, the number 1 seed. Goreville, the number 2 seed. Charleston, Missouri, the number 3 seed. Carterville, the number 4 seed. Carterville playing for third place. Glidewell misses both free throws, and it's Eli Downen that pulls down the rebound for the Lions. Caden Hawkins in the backcourt behind the back dribble. Over to the left side, it goes to Downen on the left wing. Nice pass down low to Garby. Lays it up and in. Austin Garby has just scored his first bucket of the game, and it's at the 2:05 mark of the third. Carterville trails by 3. 43-40. Right-hand dribble. Luke Brown, right side for the Blackcats. Now, near side, Carter Bishop. Over to the right wing. 3 is buried. Long range, Logan Hankins. He's a 3-point specialist. That's all he's got in my scorebook. He's hit 3 here in this game, and it's a 6-point lead and a whistle and a foul on I believe it's going to be called on Carter Bishop. It is. That's the third on Bishop. 6-point lead. Goreville is hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers here in this game. Carterville has hit 5, 4 by Connor Hawkins, 1 from Bryce Anderson. We have a timeout. The officials letting the Charleston cheerleaders walk down the sideline. Not a lot of room on the sides here at Massac County, so you got to allow some time. Carterville's ball, a chance to cut into the 6-point lead. Minute 35 remaining in the third. Downen, left of the circle. Now to Garby. His pass to Carson Pearson. Pearson looks inside, gets it to Caden Hawkins. Caden left of the circle. Now right of the circle, that's Bryce Anderson. To Eli Downen, top of the key. Minute 15 remaining. Carterville showing some patience on this possession. In the game against Graves County last Monday night, Carterville had the ball for 4 minutes consecutive as Austin Garby gets bumped from behind, no call. He lays it up off the glass. Now he gets the call, and Austin Garby will go to the line and shoot free throws. Against Graves County, to start the fourth quarter, Carterville had the ball for 4 minutes. Not that they held the ball for 4. They would get foul, and they would go and miss the front end of a 1-and-1, but they'd get their own board. As Austin Garby hits the first free throw. 3 for Garby. The foul was called on Logan Hankins of Goreville, his first. Austin Garby, the senior, his second free throw off the front of the iron. It's a 5-point lead under a minute to go. Goreville's basketball into the front court. Over on the left wing, Riley Dunn has the ball tipped away. Turnover. Carterville takes it the other way. Downan's going to pull it up with 41 seconds left. Carson Pearson, Shane Hawkins parks the play at his Lions. Garby left wing, now to Bryce Anderson. Garby dumps it down to Pearson. Pearson with the left-hand dribble takes it top of the key. 25 seconds. 46-41 here in the third. Carterville is trailed by as many as 12 in the second quarter. They battled back to get to within 3 at the half. They have the ball with 12 seconds here at the end of the third. They'll hold for the final shot. Bryce Anderson comes out. 7 seconds, 6. Anderson wants the pick from Downen. Left corner, Pearson drives the baseline, runs into trouble. Ball tipped away, turnover. And that's how we're going to end the third quarter. Carterville couldn't get the shot off. They trail by 5, 46-41. Fourth quarter action for third place at the Superband Classic is coming up next on News Radio WJPF. I will. I'm sure there'll be tons of timeouts. So we get set for the fourth quarter. Carterville trails Massac County 46-41. Dave McKenzie here on Championship Saturday night. Timeout taken as we have a water spill on the Carterville sideline. And as we mentioned, it's tight. Fans are right on top. As a matter of fact, the benches for each team are the front row of the bleachers on the far side. And during the timeout, Carterville had spilt some water. Shane Hawkins does it all. Mops up water, coaches a basketball team. Now we're ready to go. Carterville has it to start play here in the fourth. 46-41, Goreville with a 5-point lead. Bryce Anderson across midcourt, now right wing to Carson Pearson. Pearson, left-hand dribble, brings it up top. Man-to-man defense by the Blackcats. Pass down low to Sumner, drop step, lays it up off the glass. He contorts his body to bank that home, and Carterville's within 3. Blackcats have it. At the left wing, kick out long. Three-pointer, high off the glass, and bounces in, and they're going to say hit the top of the board. Bucket is no good as Carter Bishop launched from about 25 feet. It went in, but it hit the top of the backboard and hit the supports that holds the backboard and rim. So the shot no good. 3-point game. Preston Sumner down low. A nice pass. He banks it home. Carterville's pulled to within 1. Luke Brown brings it across. Carterville's fired up. Caden Hawkins clapping his hands. Carterville's in this game with the number 4 team in Class 1A. Three-pointer from the right corner is good, and a foul. Cannon Webb buries it. 11 for Webb. And the foul is called on Carterville's Connor Hawkins, his first. Cannon Webb has 2 3-pointers. He has a chance and makes the free throw. He's got a dozen. What a ball game. 5-point lead. Carterville had got to within 1. Now they trail by 5, 50-45. Bryce Anderson's pass to Caden Hawkins on the right wing. Down low, Sumner. He gets it. Kick out pass. Bryce Anderson. 3. Off the iron. No good. Rebound. Goreville. Nick Compton. He brings it into the front court. Left wing. Wide open 3 once again. Hit. And good for Carter Bishop. And Carterville turns the ball over. Quickly into the front court. Right wing, 3-pointer from Bishop is good. Wow, what a run. And that's how you answer as Goreville has pushed this lead back to 9 points in about 20 seconds. 56-45, timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds on News Radio WJPF. Wow. Lions broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in downtown Carterville. For installment or repair, call 985-2502. 56-45. Goreville has extended the lead in the last 20 seconds. Eli Downan's little 10-foot jumper is good. He's got 14. And Carterville's within 9. That was an 11-point lead. My bad. My math came to bite me there. On the right wing, stepping inside the arc, Luke Brown, his shot no good. Preston Sumner had the ball. Put back is good from Albright as he wound up with the ball. And we have Preston Sumner getting tied up with Carter Bishop. And I believe we have technical fouls called. And I think it's going to be a technical on Preston Sumner. Preston Sumner is out of the game. They called him on the foul and I believe a technical because he only had 3 fouls. And then Carter Bishop picked up a foul. He's got 4. Carterville has the ball on the far sideline. A lot going on. Downen takes it to the hat rack, and he's fouled as a blocking foul is called on Goreville. Preston Sumner is out as he picked up a technical. Carter Bishop picked up a technical as well, and he's got 4. And that hurts the Lions as Sumner was dominant in the paint. He had 9 points. Downen just fires from 3 and buries it from the left wing. 17 for Eli Downen. And it's an 8-point game. Carterville's battled back all night long. Just can't get the lead. They've had 1 lead in this game, and that was when they led it 2-0. As a foul, a charge should be called. It is on Carter Bishop, and I believe, nope, they're going to call that on Cannon Webb. Webb has his 3rd foul. That's 18 fouls. 5 team fouls, rather, on Goreville. Carterville has 8. Checking out for Coach Todd Tripp is Nick Cannon. Coming in is Trent Glidewell. On the floor for the Lions, it's Anderson, Downen, Caden Hawkins, Connor Hawkins, and Austin Garby. Down by 8, 58-50. 5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Downen takes it into the paint, puts it up off the glass, banks it home. 19 for Eli, and it's a 6-point game. Into the front court with the dribble, Cannon Webb. Now to Brown, now to the right wing. Webb have it, almost drug the foot, no call. Dribbles around, takes it to about 10 feet, kicks it left wing. Luke Webb thought about the three, passes up. Caden Hawkins on him defensively. Brown kicks it over to the left corner. There's the three-pointer off the iron, and Caden Hawkins gets the rebound after the miss. Watch out. Pulls up the dribble, gets it to Downen. Downen takes it to the lane, puts it up. He gets fouled as it is Trent Glidewell that picks up foul number 3, and the 6'4 junior will go to the line to try to pick up his 20th point. This game for third place at the 37th Annual Superman Classic. Carterville trails by 10, 63-53, 2:50 remaining. Into the front court, Eli Downen to Bryce Anderson, right of the circle. Almost threw it away. Caden Hawkins saves it. He has it on the right wing. Now top of the key, Connor Hawkins shuffles the feet, takes it to the paint, kicks it to Garby, drives the baseline. His shot no good. Ball's tipped around and controlled by Cannon Webb, and the ball goes out of bounds. Up, they're going to call Caden Hawkins for a foul, as the official says he slapped on the wrist, on the elbow. And that's going to put Goreville in the double bonus. Foul number 10 on the Lions, 6 on Goreville. And at the stripe to shoot the 2 free throws will be Cannon Webb. A chance to close this game out at the stripe, 2.5 remaining, 2:29 to be exact. Webb's free throw is good. Lions broadcast is brought to you by Subway. Try the new Subway Fresh Values starting at $1.89 each. Freshly prepared right in front of you for a limited time at participating Subway stores. Cannon Webb has 15, misses the second free throw. Eli Downen gets the board. Crossover dribble across midcourt, takes it to the elbow, leaves it for Caden Hawkins. Gets the screen from Eli. Now Eli from the free throw line, his shot is good. Eli's feeling it, 22 in the game, and a timeout is taken by Shane Hawkins. 64-55, a 9-point game. It's going to be a full timeout taken by the Carterville Lions. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. It doesn't look like we're being rushed out of here, so nobody's come up for the next game, which is good. I am not getting chased. (64-55), Goreville with the 9-point lead, and the ball at the 2:13 mark here in the fourth quarter. Carterville had pulled to within 1 here in the fourth. Goreville pushed it out. They went on a run to pick up an 11-point lead. Carterville's battled back a couple of times, but they trail by 9 here with 2 minutes exactly remaining in the game. Goreville timeout called by Luke Brown as he got tied up, and timeout was granted. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, 64-55, a minute 58 remaining here in the fourth quarter. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in this game for third place at the 37th Annual Superman Classic. I'm Dave McKenzie, flying solo tonight. My partner, Scott Hudson, out of town. But what a ball game, 64-55. Goreville leads it, and they have the ball as the pass is thrown into the backcourt. Caden Hawkins bumps into Luke Brown. He puts an forearm into Caden, knocks him down, no call. Albright has it, needs some help, pulls up the dribble, gets it out, and it's almost saved by Carson Pearson. As Carterville's putting some outstanding defensive pressure on the Blackcats, trying to close out this game. It's been a series of runs by both teams. Goreville up 9. The ball is saved, and a turnover by the Blackcats. Here comes Bryce Anderson into the front court. Eli Downen has the ball, kicks it to the right wing. Anderson's three, off the iron, no good. Eli was there, but the ball comes out to the Blackcats. Outlet pass, Albright off the glass is good. Nice outlet. Landon Albright with 15 points. He and Cannon Webb each with 15. Carterville, desperation shots now. The shot from Downen is no good as we have 65 seconds remaining in the game, and it's an 11-point Blackcat lead. Over to the corner. Blackcats will want to run clock. They dump it down low. Backdoor pass is good. Albright converts. 17 now for the Blackcats. And that's going to ice it right there. Carterville into the front court. Caden Hawkins, his pass to the corner. Pearson's 10-foot jumper is good. Carson, that's his first field goal of the game. And it's an 11-point Goreville lead. 29 seconds remaining. Carterville backs it off. And that's going to be the final score. 68-57 the final. As Goreville Blackcats are going to avenge the one loss that they have on their record. That came last night to Massac County. They're the number 4 team in Class 2A. The Blackcats win third place. Carterville finishes exactly where they were seated, number 4 in this 37th Annual Superman Classic. Stay tuned. Our Orthopedic Institute post-game report is next on News Radio WJPF. I agree.
Carterville Lions, number 24, Eli Downing. And the Goreville Blackcats, number 50, Landon Albright. And also all-tournament number 11, Trent Redwell. Now with Coach Tripp and the Goreville Blackcats come home and receive your third place plaque.
(68-57) the final score. The Goreville Blackcats finish third place here at the Superman Classic. Carterville finishes in fourth place. And what a ball game. Carterville, it was a series of runs. It was a sloppy first half as each team had a dozen or more turnovers. Goreville had 12. Carterville had 14. Second half, not as many turnovers. Unofficially, I had 4 turnovers for each team. But it was a physical game. A lot of fouls called. A couple of technicals called. One on each team. And but Goreville, they went on the last run, and they extended the lead to 68-57, and that's where we end. When you look at the scoring for the Blackcats, they were led tonight by Landon Albright. He had 17. Cannon Webb had 15. Luke Brown had 8. Carter Bishop 6, as did Trent Glidewell with 6. It was Logan Hankins with 9 on 3 3-pointers, and Nick Compton finished the game with 6. 68 points scored by Coach Todd Tripp's Goreville Blackcats. Carterville was led by Eli Downen, who was selected to the all-tournament team. He finished tonight with 22. Connor Hawkins had 16. Connor had 4 3-pointers in the game. Preston Sumner, who fouled out, he had 9 points. It was Bryce Anderson with 4, Nicholas Laird with 3, Austin Garby with 3, and Carson Pearson with 2. 57 points scored by the Lions. 68-57, the final score. When we come back on our Orthopedic Institute post-game report, I'm going to name our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal Star of the Game. 68-57, the final. Carterville finishes 4th at the Superman Classic. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Okay. (68-57) the final score. Goreville Blackcats are 21-1 after the win tonight over the Carterville Lions. Our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal Star of the Game, I'm going to go with our very own Eli Downen. Eli, what a tournament he had. In the game against Graves County, he was the leading scorer for Carterville. He had 13. Last night against Massac, he had 20 in the game. And then tonight against Goreville, he wound up with 22 points, and he was selected to the all-tournament team, the only player from Carterville selected on that team. Eli Downen is our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal Star of the game. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, call Joe, 618-534-8148. Joe and Lindsay McCann. For over 20 years, they specialize in commercial and residential lawn care, landscape maintenance, and tree trimming, snow removal. They do it all, even including equipment repair, bush hogging. Give them a call at 618-534-8148. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, call Joe. Eli Downen is our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal Star of the Game. What a ball game. Carterville just couldn't close it out. It was a game of runs, and Goreville got the last one to pick up the 68-57 win. Going to go on and take our final break here on our Orthopedic Institute post-game show. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Thanks for your help, bud. I'm ready for a nap. (68-57) the final score. Carterville finishes in 4th place. That's where they were seated. So a good seating here at the 37th Annual Superman Classic. Carterville, they're done with the tournaments until regionals, and they only have 9 games left. Next Friday night, January 31st, the Lions will be on the road to take on DuQuoin. On Saturday, the Lions will travel to Benton to take on the Benton Rangers. As I said, only 9 regular season games remain on the schedule. And when you look, there's only 1, 2, 3 home games left for the Carterville Lions. A good tournament by Carterville here, but they come up short here tonight against Goreville. They finish in 4th place, 68-57. For my producer engineer back in the studio, Brian, our pal, thanks so much for your help. For my broadcast partner who couldn't be here tonight, but love working with him, Scott Hudson, we will talk to you next Friday as Carterville hits the road to DuQuoin. I'm Dave McKenzie. Thank you for tuning in and listening and watching Lions basketball right here on News Radio WJPF. God bless everybody. Yeah, I took a 5-hour energy drink, so I'm good. See you, bud.